Hi, welcome to this quick unboxing of Mini Rogue by Nuts Expert Publishing. So Nuts Publishing is a company that brings us Mini Rogues. Mini Rogue, this is a game for 1 to 2 players, plays between 30 to 45 minutes, ages 12 and up, and the complexity is around 2 out of 5. This is a game designed by Paolo Di Stefano and Gabriel Gendron, and it is a game that belongs in the category of dungeon crawlers with a minimalistic take, so already I'm intrigued. The category is adventure, fantasy, and the mechanisms used are dice rolling, push or luck, and it has a solo option as well. Mini Rogue is a minimalistic dungeon crawler board game which offers play for 1 to 2 players. They delve into a deep dungeon in order to get a mysterious ruby called the Og's Blood. The players must choose how to spend their resources to be powerful enough to confront ever more difficult monsters and wizards that they're going to encounter down the road, actually down the depths. Randomly generated levels and encounters make every playthrough a unique experience. So I'm really intrigued about that because dungeon crawler games are a category that I really love, a lot of people do, but I also do love mini games, and this is a brilliant combination of both. Let's see if this little package manages to bridge these two magnificent words and two favorite games of mine, game categories. So let's see the components. We have various cubes, and we have these lovely two adventures. I suppose it's a warrior and a wizard. This must be among the best meeples I have seen. I really like how customized they are. They really do look like a wizard and a warrior. Very, very nice indeed. Then we have a bunch of dice, and they are custom dice used for the various actions in the game. We're going to create a separate how to play video and a solo live playthrough of the game. So lots of more material to be released for this from our side for this game. I like the fact that they are small and not chunky because it is a mini game after all, so I wouldn't like to have big chunky dice for this one in specific. We have a deck of cards. So let's open the cards. The cards themselves have a very minimalistic I would say kind of art on them, which fits the game. So we have this deck, and we have also the weapons and rewards and ghost. There's a lot of information on the card itself. So let's start with the different adventures. We have the Rogue, Priestess, Crusader, the Mage, it's a mage, it's not a wizard, and the 2 player aids for combat stances, aggressive, balanced, and defensive. Or do they tag it under it? I don't remember, I have to check again. I'm really intrigued about the possibility of delving into a dungeon with just a few cards, a couple of dice, and 2 boards. So you see, the art is very special and unique. You can tell apart from miles that this art belongs to this game, and I like it when the games take the extra mile to create something very unique for them. It would be easy to have a very generic art for a dungeon here, but this really stands apart and I like it a lot. And we also have the red doors, which I suppose are deeper in the dungeon. We have the ghoul, the king's protector, the cursed dragon, the spider queen, the og's remains. Lots of different nice cards with statistics, as you would see at the bottom. Okay, this is an extra mini expansion. I'm going to cover it in a bit. We have these 4 tokens from real thick cardboard and a matte finish print. So these look really nice. Let's put them at the side. What else? We have, this is the back of the box, by the way. This is how the game would look like while it's being played. And we see inside the rulebook there is a mini rogue setup for the 9 cards. Combat effects and character skills explained, so this looks like a play rate, I suppose, some sort. And then the rulebook. How you set up the game, you see, the 9 cards, and there are more than 9. The dungeon mat, this is a board, I'll show you in a bit, and the character mat, we have 2 if we play 2-player game. The dice overview, the turn sequence, skill checks, combat, feats, effects, potions, items, experience points, leveling up, character classes and skills, and the room card anatomy explained, the card type, the card name, how to resolve the room card, flavor text, possible roll results and consequences, the item cards and the different cards. You have trap cards, tomb cards, treasure cards, merchant cards, bonfire cards, and master bosses as well, shrine cards, and some reference cards. Table of resolutions. It's a lot of very detailed 2-player variant for co-op rules, and the campaign mode. Really looking forward to give this one a try. I am really intrigued, and therefore we have also these boards, one for each player. You see, you track the experience, the armor, the health points, the gold, the food, the potions. Very simple. This is matte thick board, really good quality. And at the back you have the different exploration, survival and combat diagrams as well, explained in detail. So real nice here. And this is a dungeon mat. In the dungeon, the floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, and then floor 4 where you get to, and this is the monster tracker for HP, health points that is. Really nice, minimalistic, with lots of things to try. And this is a deck of cards with the Depths of Damnation, which brings boss cards, character cards, room cards, and more lore cards. And some additional explanations for the added cards. So let's quickly go through the deck. So we have more cards of rooms, monsters, and bosses and traps. So even more variety from this mini expansion. Actually, it's quite a hefty expansion since the whole game is a card game. And then you have this deck, which has lots of stories. Ooh, this is really nice. Very nice. This gives a lot of theme and atmosphere in the game as well. Well, I didn't expect that. I didn't know about that. That seems great. So there you have it. This is Mini Rogue. Really going to give this one a try soon and record more material for the game, because it's in my alley. Really like dungeon crawlers, and I also really like mini games, and this hits both spots very sweetly and smoothly, I would say. So stay tuned for more material about Mini Rogue.